Hello and welcome to Nintendo Podcast System with myself, Matthew Gibson, and joining me is Jack Gorn.
I'm right here, I'm right next to him. This is really weird.
This is
I don't know what's going
on. we have somehow met up in real life.
Yeah, because you're now coming to uni in Southampton.
Yeah, so Southampton uni student.
Woo, represent.
We've only just met after 3 months after I came here.
Yeah.
Well, like 2 months and a week, I'd say. So moved over 2 days after my birthday.
It's been a bit of a nightmare in terms of scheduling because I've been away, Sam's been non-existent, ill, and I don't know where he is now. I think he's
just like really busy.
He probably just died somewhere. So, how's Southampton? How are you enjoying it?
It's good. I'm liking it. That's all I can say, really.
That's what you can say.
The Amiibo stock and game isn't that great, I'll have to admit.
No. The best place for the Amiibo here is HMV.
HMV? I didn't see any Amiibo there, though.
Normally you can find some sneaky ones in there for like £3-4. I'm like, yes.
They had a good anime section in HMV, so that was good.
Yes. Finally doing an episode.
Live, yeah. So like, after 3 months.
3 months of, yeah.
Well, it's like, if this is any like, if I was still in like sixth form or something, I could just easily record at home because like my family just like, you know what, it's his own little thing, but we all love him still. Whereas right now, living with 5 other guys who are very much not Nintendo players, and are very much players in another sense, it could be a bit awkward just to like get up and record something. So this has sort of been our like, we were planning on doing this like about a month ago, I'd say. Arrange something.
We were planning it last week as well, and I accidentally locked myself in the house, which was, I don't know how I managed that, but it was impressive. So left my keys at work.
So that's why you may hear about a bit of background noise, because
there's noise going on behind us.
Because like, we're in a bar.
We're in a random bar in Southampton. And I don't know why I'm waving at the microphone. It's really weird. I'm just like, hello.
Hi guys.
Yeah,
this is exciting. This is weird though.
Yeah, it's different meeting in person to talk.
Because it's like when I see a podcast, like well, the only one that actually comes up on top of my head that's not through Skype is Nintendo Voice Chat, the IGN, Nintendo Talk Show, and you see like the videos where they're all on a desk. Who have their own little figures and stuff. They also have actually good mics.
Yeah, good sound. We unfortunately have the one mic we're sharing, so hopefully it sounds okay. Hopefully it's okay. I'm not sure. If not, we'll try and edit it.
We're like having. I would say this is sort of like similar to like when you and Sam did it with the Super Pod earlier this year. Actually.
Yeah, quite a while back. I think it was.
That was like late March.
Red Nose Day. So yeah, March sort of time. But yeah, it's nice to do something different for a change and have a beer at the same time. And
it's very bitter for me. I'm not accustomed to beer.
Not accustomed to beer.
No,
this could be a complete nightmare within the space of like 10 minutes or so.
No, it's like just the bitterness of beer.
Right.
Like I think I can handle alcohol relatively well. Like if I've got like a little bit of alcohol and I'm with good company, then I'm automatically tipsy. But
you're with me, so unfortunately,
you're taking a lot of drinks.
So, Nintendo.
That's the topic of our show.
That's the topic of the show. So I suppose that's what we should talk about.
Presumably.
What have you been playing, Matt? What's the latest game?
Oh, we're not even doing the sections bits.
Well, we could do if you want to. But
okay, let's jump into it. So, what have you been playing?
Games.
Indeed. I've got one big non-Nintendo game.
Right.
I'll say we'll say non-Nintendo until later. So that's like on PC, PlayStation stuff.
Yeah.
But I currently got Nintendo. Of course, I've got to talk about Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh man, what a game!
What a game! Hashtag what a game!
How far have you got through?
I'm at 750 moons.
Oh, I think you're further than me now. So.
Whereabouts are you?
I've gone through the whole game and I'm sort of collecting the moons at the end.
So shall we say, because it has been over a month,
right?
If you still haven't played Mario Odyssey, then
Spoiler warning.
Don't know.
Just skip the next like 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, and then like if it's still talking about Mario, then skip another 10 minutes.
Right. Are they all gone? Yes. Right. So
that's enough.
what do you think of Mario Odyssey?
It is. Oh, it is very much deserved of all the like praise it's gotten. I think. One of the things I really like is like how Mario controls.
Yeah.
Because it's like.
It's very similar to the previous games, but at the same time, it's got that little bit of flair
because
to
of
it.
Cappy. If it wasn't because of Cappy, it would be like not the same experience.
Yeah.
Because it's like, well, for one instance, it's like the capture mechanic.
Right.
So like that's obviously new. That's obviously fun to like run around and be like, oh wow, I could be this thing, which we may have to list some of our favourite captures later.
Yes, I'm sure I could probably do a few of those.
Yeah.
But what else could you say? In terms of length, what do you think? Like, was it long enough?
I don't know. It's weird because it's like I think because it's hard to put into words because it's like it's all about a game of like exploring and discovery.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Oh, that was the phrase I was using because if I may go off topic quickly.
Yeah.
Do you know the staff rooms? They're the people, yeah. So I managed to get a job with them to promote Mario Odyssey at Smith's Toy Stores.
Nice.
That was a phrase I was using all the time. It's like, okay, so it's a game all about exploration and discovery. Yeah, I was using that every time for the whole time. It was always in the Sand Kingdom, and because originally because it was the full game. Mm-hmm. So we only had the Sand Kingdom unlocked for the first day, and I only just managed to unlock the Metro Kingdom, which was the other kingdom we were supposed to demo.
Right, okay, yeah.
We were only able to unlock that on the last hour of the last day. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Anyway, I might talk about that later. But length, it's weird. I think it was an okay length.
Yeah. There's a lot of levels, but some of them seem a lot longer. Than others. I mean, I found like the first
Metro and Sand Kingdom.
Yeah, the Sand Kingdom was great because there's so much space there and different things to explore. But then
one's like the Snow Kingdom.
Yeah, a lot more enclosed.
Yeah,
and, there's not as much to explore, kind of thing. I suppose that makes it more challenging in a way.
I'm not sure. I think all kingdoms are well designed.
Yeah.
I think some are obviously better than others. Like the Metro Kingdom is easily one of the best. Just the fact that it's pretty much just like the best definition of playground in the game, to be honest. But I think what I like is that each kingdom sort of had this like not a story per se, but its own little mission.
Right. Yeah.
So it's sort of reminiscent of the old 3D Mario games. So it's like the Metro Kingdom. So when you first get there, well, not even like before you even get there, on the way, you make a quick pit stop to fight Bowser.
Yeah. Things
and then
like that,
even then, after you defeat him, you get knocked back down to the Forgetting Kingdom, and after that, then you could go back to.
I did like the boss fights and all the. What's the little rabbit things called? I can't remember. Broodals. Yeah.
Quite cool.
I love the little boss rush near the end of the game.
That was painful.
Really painful, but really challenging at the same time.
Yeah.
It's definitely. It's given that sort of end game to speedrunners to try and get to.
That's I think the main focus, because like if you want to if you're only playing it like recent Mario games and it's like, oh, I'm just going to do the bare minimum to get the Bowser, then you're going to have a very short time. Because like the game really opens up after you beat Bowser for the last time.
Yeah, definitely.
Like speedrunning, I think that would be the only game that I actually want to watch speedrunning.
Yeah.
Because it's like just seeing all those crazy exploits, and not even like glitches, just the fact that like you could do all these crazy jumps just to get to new places.
Recently I've been watching a lot of Mario 64 speedruns. There's one I've been watching in particular. It was one speedrunner versus 10 YouTubers.
Oh yeah.
And it was all about basically the first one to 70 stars and then the first one to the 120 stars to get all of them. I'd love to see them attempt it in Mario Odyssey as well. I don't know if how it would be possible, but
I think that's the thing. Cause it's like unlike previous Mario games, not every moon has a specific mission.
Yes.
Like apart from I think it only really opens up until like you get the Sand Kingdom, because in that kingdom that's very much.
It gives you like the clues at the start for the first few moons, but then the rest of them are like go find them yourself.
Yeah.
And it's
so like there are story related moons. So like in Sand Kingdom you gotta go. So first you gotta go to the top of that tower. Then you're gonna sort of traverse a bit more until you get inside the pyramid. Go through there, then you fight one of the brooders on the top of that. And then it shifts into the night phase, and then you need to go back into the underground section on the pyramid and then defeat the main
There's
boss.
sort of returning to places and
Yeah.
redoing parts of things.
I think that's the good thing about it though, because it's like it just opens up more.
Yeah.
Like you can't even if you want to try and 100%ing it before Bowser, you can't, because there are like, so the Mushroom Kingdom opens up.
Yeah.
That's a really cool surprise. We'll talk about that
That's
later.
a lovely little area they added into, and
Yeah.
I like the fact that they put everything into paintings as well. As a
That
little
was really cool.
thing in there. And
Well,
especially the extra costumes you can unlock as well.
Oh, that's a great costume.
The purple coin costume in that zone is probably in that area is probably the best one in the game.
Oh, easily,
by
like
far.
one of the best.
But I don't want
for
to spoil
sure.
it for people who may have just joined again accidentally. So, but
Fair point.
the whole game and the fact that you can change costume and like find
We're going off topic here.
find the purple coins to go into.
Yeah, the costumes are a really cool idea.
But, I think overall, I love the whole game. The whole fact that
the
you
whole
can-
game's really well made.
The fact that you can just like do whatever you want in whatever order. There's no sort of have to do this, get this moon. The challenges.
Anything else I can get you?
No,
That's fine.
it's fine. Thank you.
That was all.
I just got food. Sorry about that. I got some chips and onion
You
rings.
got chips and onion rings. So cool.
I'm hungry.
That one's poisonous. That one there. I'll have to help you with that. What is that?
Mayo.
Nice. Right, eating chips. That's got to be.
Yeah,
That's got to go to the back of the podcast. Right.
No, that's staying in. Like it flows better. Right. Shall we talk about? I think we're going to split this into 3 bits.
Uh-huh.
I think we should start with the like premise first, I guess, because that's probably going to be the shortest.
Go to what? Sorry.
Like just the story premise, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was a really good, unique take on the Mario story, because the fact that like that Bowser wants to try a Mario Peach.
Yeah.
I thought that was really cool.
There's something different they added there, and the whole costumes that they're wearing adds to the amiibo you can collect as well.
Bowser's dapper as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, everyone seems to like Bowser's costume quite a lot, and the fact that he can plan such an awesome wedding, it's like
To be fair, it was pretty awesome.
that's pretty cool.
He's
with
dedicated. I give him that.
Help, with help from 4 bunny rabbits to help him out. That's like how much cooler can you get?
But the like the well, actually, like in the story, I think I really like the Metro Kingdom
Yeah,
one as well, because it's like you go there first and it's all nighttime. The power cut.
Yeah.
The power's been cut.
New Donk
That was really
City and
cool.
all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the festival at the end of that was really cool. And you got like jump up superstar.
Yeah, because you got the whole 2D classic Mario sort of sections where even Donkey Kong appears for a little bit. I got a chip stuck on my throat. That one chip I had just like killed me.
The one chip that you just helped yourself to.
Wow, poison chip, wasn't it? It was definitely poisonous.
It was poison.
Yeah. But yeah, I like the whole 2D areas with Mario. I think they've designed them into the game quite well. The fact it doesn't overbear into it too much. It's only like a little
I think, yeah.
quick area. But the cube one was the best one though. I don't know if you've done that one yet.
I think I may have.
Because basically you on the 6-sided sort of thing, you got to turn around different sides and do it as quick as you can to get to the last moon. There's like a
I
speed
think
run
so.
part of that.
I don't think it was speedrunning, but I think there was definitely one moon where I had to like traverse across different like
There was an extra
sides of the
moon.
cube.
There was an extra moon for it. So
I think I may have done that.
that was fun. It was good.
Yeah. I'm kind of annoyed with the ending because it's like I was secretly hoping that like okay, so like the final boss battle itself, whilst cool, I was a bit annoyed that it was just like a rehash of the one from earlier.
Yeah. in a
Because
way,
like
yeah.
the first time I was like, holy shit, this is awesome.
I think-
Imagine what the final boss battle is going to be like.
That's
like,
what Bowser's been for the last like
I guess so.
forever really. That's the problem. It's you fight him multiple times, but he's got different things in his scenarios now. But, it's because like, the original NES Mario, you literally go into different cut oscills all the time and fight the same Bowser despite the fact it's a secret different enemy or something.
That's a good point.
In Super Mario Bros. 3, you barely see Bowser until the end. And
then like 64, so with a bit
64,
the thing like
yeah.
wow.
So like he adds different things to each of his parts. Like first you got to just blows fire at you, then he jumps and does a little pound, and the third time he jumps and does like those big circles that appear and try and electrify you and things. But
I think I like Galaxy's final boss battles best. I thought those were really cool.
I think it's a nice homage to both Galaxy and 64 if you sort of put them together and went, what do we like about this? But it's got the whole running actions from Mario from 64, but at the same time it's got that sort of gimmicky thing from Galaxy or from
like having just that like giant hat on ya.
Yeah.
That was a really cool moment when I got that on.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
With the boxing gloves from Bowser as well, it's just
It was so cool.
interesting.
And then after the final boss battle, you had the escape sequence. You had to capture Bowser. I thought that was like, whoa, that is really cool.
Yes, that was like so intense and so like just didn't expect it until oh my god, you can do it, and it's like
I feel like a lot of people theorized it. I mean, just like seeing it happen. Like, I remember like rushing down there because like Bowser's been knocked down, Peach was there. It's like, okay, what do I do? I'm stuck. What do I do? The place is crumbling under me. And I just threw my hat on Bowser, and it's like, oh,
it gives you that sort of clue to start all the way through the game. Like if there's an enemy with a hat on, you can knock that hat off and capture it, kind of thing.
yeah.
And you just don't think about it with Bowser until like the last minute. Like, oh my god, we can actually capture Bowser and be Bowser in a Mario game. It's like, how cool is that?
It's so cool. And then the actual story part of that, Peach just like rejects both of them because Mario proposed.
Yeah, Mario proposes
like, oh my god,
Bowser, and Peach just basically just puts her two fingers up and like says nah to both
It's
of
like,
them.
please make this official, please.
Peach is literally the worst. Like, everyone hates her now.
Like, then Bowser just comes out of nowhere. He's like, no, marry me still. It's like, fuck off, Bowser. This is something Mario side. And they're both like, to be fair, in Peach's defense, they were both kind of pestering them.
Yeah.
And so like, he was like,
I ain't got any fools, you know, click, click. So, yeah, like, literally just like that.
No, I did find it quite funny that like Mario was comforting Bowser, to be fair. I thought that was quite funny.
Yeah, they are comforting each other. They'll probably go for a few beers or something later on and have some chips and onion rings. Like Matt's doing right now.
These are good chips, to be fair.
They are
so
good chips. Good chips. Have we got anything else to say about Mario Odyssey? Is there anything you...
Two topics. Capture targets.
Yes.
And kingdoms. Let's do capture targets first.
Yep. What about...
Well, some of your favourite if you have any.
Oh, Goombas. Easy. Easy Goombas.
That's your profile picture on Twitter.
I know, my profile picture on Twitter currently is the Pirate Goomba because I think he's the coolest. But it's just the fact that you can capture the Goombas and then make a massive tower of Goombas. And some parts you've got to do that to be able to solve puzzles and things. It's like, especially like finding the girl Goomba to get the extra moon. And she is in some tough places in some of the areas to try and
really can be,
solve it. But it's like near the end where there's the darker side of the moon. And you've got to basically make the tallest tower of Goombas you can.
To be fair, this may sound hypocritical, but I'm saving the darker side of the moon until the very last.
Okay, I don't blame you, if I'm honest, because it is extremely difficult. It's like you need to know everything in the game and every move and every capture ability there is to be able to actually know what you're doing.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Definitely a challenge, and you've really got to know those little moves to use the cappy and jump off of him to then do another bounce to get away from things. You know, it's very, very hard.
That sounds really fun, to be fair.
It's really fun. Don't get me wrong, it's really fun, but it's just so challenging. Any others like captures yourself?
I was quite surprised to see the Hammer Pro without his helmet on.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It was so weird.
His little
like
tuft of hair as well. It's like it kind of looks like Spike from Mario. He's in Mario, the last Mario Party. Spike.
Yeah, I know who Spike is.
Yeah. Kind of looks like him, the little tuft on his head. I don't know if there's sort of some sort of relation there somewhere. You know? Possibly not.
Possibly not. Oh, it's quite cool. Like Lakita's quite cool to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh,
When he's fishing.
Glide on. It's pretty fun.
Yes, glide on the little like flying dinosaur thing.
Yeah.
Some of this is quite challenging actually as well. The fact you can just fly anywhere, but it gives you quite a good option to go back, and once you've got the checkpoints, you just go back to them any time. They're normally quite close anyway, which is a nice thing.
Yeah. Apart from that, I would say the charging chuck.
Charging chuck, yeah,
that was really cool.
Yeah. The caterpillar. That, extend, not, it's what do you call it? What's the worm thing called? It's gone. It's completely gone. I think it's called.
I think it's like Wiggler.
Wiggler. That's
I don't think. I think there's like another term for Wiggler, but
yeah. It's like a different type of wiggler.
Yeah.
It's what it's called. I can't remember. Rainbow wiggler or something stupid like that. But it's the fact that you can extend them out, and when you extend them out, it sounds like a accordion sort of playing, and it's like what?
That was really cool.
It's just like nice little things like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. But other than that, that's
Yoshi,
yes. Seeing him with a little.
Yeah, because like as soon as I went to the Mushroom Kingdom, I was like, Yoshi's got to be.
He's got to be on the top, hasn't he?
He's got to be on
He's
the
got
top.
to be on the top. And yeah, first thing I did as well was last. I think it's just the fact that he did it again. You know, it just makes you think. Yeah, we've got to go to the top of that tower straight away. So.
Like when I first opened them as well, it was like I was trying to jump on him to ride him. It was like, this isn't working. What's going on? And of course, it's just like, throw your hat on them.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
I like the basically all the stages you've previously done. You can now do parts with Yoshi as well, like as in its own special areas.
I think so.
That was quite challenging as Yoshi to try and defeat some of those areas. To get the extra special moons near the end. But again, nice little fun thing, and having Yoshi with Mario's moustache on him is just so cute, it's unbelievable. You know, you can't beat that.
We all love Yoshi.
We all love Yoshi. Yeah. Yoshi,
Yoshi.
Mitsu.
Kingdoms. What are some of your least favourite, and what are some of your favourite?
Oh God, least favourite.
Oh, actually, can we just talk about boss battles quickly?
Yes.
They're really good in this game.
That's
like,
it.
Really
They're good.
solid.
That's it. You're done.
But one in particular, the Dragon Rune Kingdom.
Yes.
That was so epic.
I mean, it was really over the top,
but that's what I liked about it.
And he was just so easy to beat. He was really good in design and like everything. But he's just like he was so easy.
But to be fair, like all bosses are fundamentally easy.
Yeah.
That's why I found like the Broodals to be like kind of the worst. To be fair.
I think near the end they are more challenging. But the fact you got to do it, you got to do all four of them with only three hearts.
Fair.
It's quite difficult. But
still, just the fact that like it's on my way to Bowser's Kingdom. Bowser just is on top of that dragon.
Yeah.
That was just like whoa, and just the fact that it looks like so different from anything in Mario before. It was completely reworked.
Yeah, it's one of those you definitely wouldn't expect to see it in a Mario game otherwise, would you? Like,
it was so cool.
You just the design of something from Skyrim or something rather than Mario game. It's just so weird.
Yeah, all the bosses are good. But now moving on to Kingdoms. That's one of the worst things about the Dragon Boss, because it only appears in such a small kingdom.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that kingdom had like so much potential. If we're fully like even if it was on the same size as like, if it were only in the same size as those with 50 purple coins.
Yeah.
Even if it was on that scale, I'd be fine. Because that is just such a really cool idea, and they only limited it to just that one boss battle. And it's like, you made the Seaside Kingdom 100 purple coins.
Yeah.
But you didn't do shit with the Rune Kingdom.
Yeah, it's really small and really quick and over. That's the only thing I was disappointed with that. But I can't think of anything like bad levels. I mean,
I think
the snow level, I kind of enjoyed the races and parts of that. But the rest of it's a little bit.
Yeah, I do have to admit, like I will say, like A lot of moons, for the most part, are just like not necessarily repeats, but they follow the same suit.
Yeah.
So like you've got like so the game you've got like one moon to get to find Peach.
There are one to find Peach on every kingdom after you've completed it because you've got to go search for that. But then there's like Goomba Girlfriend's always on there somewhere. You've got the Catch the Bunnies seem to be popping up quite a lot now. I've not gone to every single kingdom of those. There are a lot of similar ones that do pop up all the time. I'm just trying to think on the top of my head now. I can't really think of them up. You know when you sort of get a mind blank after playing it. So I haven't played it for a good. Must have been about a month ago now. I've been playing so many other different games.
I was just playing it again like earlier today.
Yeah. I think I got the same thing with Zelda though. I got through most of it and then I just got to the point where I finished Mario with like the first time. Not collected all the moons. I'm probably on about 400 or 500, something around there. I don't know. I got stuck into things like Rocket League and LA Noire recently. It's just like there's been so many good games that come out in the last couple of weeks. So I just haven't stopped playing them as well. It's one of those. I want to go back to Mario, but I also want to go back to Zelda as well. I still need to finish parts of that, which is really frustrating.
I managed to finish that.
Yes.
Just the week before Mario Odyssey came out.
Right. Yeah.
I won't spoil it anyway, so we won't talk about it.
I know basically everything that happens now because I held on for so long. I just got like, okay, I'm fed up. I want to know what happens at the end now. But, LA Noire. I got that on the Switch last week. The week before that, and it plays really, really well on the Switch.
Did you play it originally?
I played it originally on the 360. I had the 360 version. I completed that all the way through, but I just thought it's a game I really, really enjoyed. I'd like to play it again, and the fact that the Switch version come out, I found a good deal for it on Amazon. I think I got it for like 35.
Oh, not too bad.
Sorry?
That's
yeah,
not
too bad. Yeah, but being able to play that game handheld is so fantastic. It's like it's not the most like powerful in terms of visual graphics on that game.
No.
But the actual gameplay is fantastic. You know, the fact you've got to go around searching for clues and solve mysteries, and it's a perfect game for the Switch.
Oh yeah.
The fact that you can pick up and play, it does it in episodes. So you do one murder case. It might take you to 4 or 5 different locations, but you could quite easily do one case, turn the Switch off, and come back to it again for another episode.
That's what I think is good about the Switch.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. Like, I think it's alright if we just wrap up Mario Odyssey.
Yeah.
Okay, so going through, least favourite, one of them has to be the Lake Kingdom, and this is the Seaside Kingdom.
Seaside Kingdom, yeah.
To be honest, the Moon Kingdom as well. I just found that like a bit.
I liked the whole
concept.
Anti-gravity aspect. I don't think they really used it as well as they could have done. Just a boss rush area basically. I think they could have done a lot more. In
Well, like that's on the
previous
dark
era.
side of the moon.
Yeah.
Like the main side of the moon.
Main side of the moon, yeah.
That's a bit like.
It still seems a little bit barren and empty.
Yeah.
Like that is what a moon is, I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. So you can't really complain. Favourite kingdoms: Luncheon, Metro Kingdom,
Yep.
Bowser's Kingdom.
Yep.
I love the design of that. You know, all like the Shogun, or like samurai Japanese stuff.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. I did love that little area.
Oh, and then you've got like that new enemy with like the bird with the peck.
bird with the pecking.
Yeah,
He was so cool.
That was such a
In fact,
cool
you had to
one.
sort of flick him up to
Yeah.
lift yourself up or down or wherever you go. Yeah.
That's another thing. What do you think about the motion controls?
I didn't really use them, if I'm honest.
Okay.
I played mostly on the Switch together
One handheld.
yeah.
Okay.
Or if not, I got the Pro Controller, which I used. They didn't really use any of the motion control. Oh, for honest, the whole game.
I spend the majority of the time like with the Joy-Con.
Yeah.
Motion controls. But I have played it in handheld mode and it still plays really good.
Yeah.
But I think whilst motion controls do work well, I think I would have preferred it that there's more of an option, because that opens like rolling. If you want to roll the fastest possible, you have to like Raggle.
Yeah.
And just stuff like that. You know, and I think the homing attack is on the Joy-Con. It's easier to do the spinning attack.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know why I did that in real life.
No one can see that. No one can see you moving your hands left and right.
It just helps me explain. Like that spinning move where like Cappy swings all around you.
Yeah.
Like without it, you'd have to spin in the spot, and then Cappy will then throw it. Whereas with the Joy-Con, what we have to do is like simple flip.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like that would have been harder to do. That easy in just regular controls, but like at least you have that option in regular controls. Whereas things like throwing the hat up or throwing it directly down, letting it roll across the floor. So like they can't see it, but you can, Jack. So you know what I mean. So
it's a podcast, no one can see it.
And that's only available motion controls. So I feel like I think it would have been harder to like pull off without motion controls, but I just don't like. Even though I feel motion controls is the better way to play, I feel like I would have preferred it if non-motion control players would have liked it as well. Thank you. But yeah, finally before we wrap up, no, actually we should save this for later. Actually,
What?
we'll save it till later if I remember. I'll tell you now, just in case like you might can remind me. The topic will be Game of the Year, Zelda or Mario. The debate that has been going on.
Is that for next episode or this episode?
Maybe later this episode. So I think like news is quite light, and we don't have the notes to like do a proper news section anyway. I feel.
There's too much pressure.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Mario Odyssey, which we've been both been playing.
Yeah.
We continue.
And I know. I've been playing all that. That was good. That's fun. I mean, it's the same game as it was before. There's not a lot else to it, but the fact you can play that on the go is great. The fact I can play it at work, do a quick murder and I'm at work, you know.
Not to be taken
unquoted.
Jack Gord. I could always do a quick murder
during my lunch break. Yeah,
and that would come to bite you in the arse. Yeah, like
solving the mystery of it, obviously, not doing the murder. Don't spit your drink out. Yeah, that's been really fun. I do recommend picking it up if you've never played it, definitely. If you have played it before, I think you'd still enjoy it, but it's not as...
It depends.
Yeah. The Switch version has all the DLC with it as well, so there's extra cases to solve. So if you've never done those ones, it's worth it.
I think it's on the PS4 and Xbox One as well.
Yes, the whole like, Legacy edition.
That's
HD.
That's what I really like, to be fair, because the fact that they're like, I wasn't expecting this at all. I don't think anybody was when it was first announced, because it's Rockstar.
Yeah. Well, that's another reason why I decided to buy it, because I like the fact that Rockstar have put the effort to get it onto the Switch, and it plays really well.
The fact that should get recognised.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fact that if we keep supporting Rockstar being on the Switch, there's a chance that other games like Grand Theft Auto may come in the future, or any other games.
That would be massive if they manage to get that. That would be a massive win.
It's never unlikely, but you've got to think they did have that on the DS, I think, before.
That's true.
So,
but I mean, like,
I know it's a complete different sort of area.
No, but it's like GTA 5 is like the best selling, well, easily. Well, I'm not sure about the best, but it's definitely one of the best selling.
I just don't see how they would fit GTA 5 on the Switch. It's an 85 gig game. It's like,
wait, is it 85?
Something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. With all the DLC and updates with online added as well. I think the main game you could probably get away with like 7 to 8 gig at a push, but
I think that's why I'm starting to doubt Overwatch coming on Switch, because of all the updates and stuff.
I mean, there've been a lot more bigger games in the last couple of weeks coming to the Switch, with the likes of Wolfenstein.
Wolfenstein is coming early next year,
and then Doom is out.
Doom came out,
which looks really good. I've not played it, but I've heard it's really good.
The first time, like, to be honest, I like really like actually being kind of Legends right now. To be fair, the fact that like they're like, it's not even a new one, but we're gonna put Skyrim, to the Switch.
Yeah.
Like day and night of acting together. Okay, cool. You know,
And we
fair
got
choice.
We got an announcement yesterday of Capcom bringing Mega Man.
We should talk about that.
We'll talk about that now if you want, or later, or
Well, I don't know because it's like
we're all over the place. But the thing
we'll
is,
talk about the news.
we'll
We'll at least have it in sections.
Yeah.
We'll at least keep the sections.
I'll try and put it in sections and move it in places.
We've got 4 hours.
4 hours is fine.
That's not enough.
I was checking the batteries just in case.
That's the long ass battery to be fair.
He does the job for this. So, other games I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of Picross.
I saw that.
I'm so obsessed with Picross.
I do like it. Picross is good.
Now, if you've played Picross before, it's the same. It's like a little puzzle game. You numbers on the screen, and it tells you where to put the squares. Kind of thing. But I like this one in particular because it has multiplayer.
Does it?
Yeah. So you basically give a friend a Joy-Con, and you've got a Joy-Con. Straight away, you can play 2-player on any of the puzzles.
Is it co-op or competitive?
Co-op, but it does tell you the score of each player who gets the right answer. So you can be sort of competitive at the same time.
That is good, actually. Yeah.
Me and Kat, my girlfriend, gave it a go the other day, and yeah, it was really fun. And she's really good at Picross, so I always lose. So, it's just something nice to play together, kind of thing. It's a little casual game.
Sorry.
It's one of those that's quite relaxing as well. So I don't mind playing it just before going to bed or something. You know?
I do like Picross, but I feel like it's more comfortable in handheld mode.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I've been playing it a lot more in handheld or in the palm and things like that. But at the same time, it does work quite well on TV as well. It's really odd. I'm kind of addicted to the music. I just constantly start humming it in. Yeah, it's the same song, but every single one you do.
Fair.
But I just keep humming it all the time when I'm out of work and things. It's like, oh, what is going on with me? But other than that, I've been playing a lot of other really random games. Lots of Mario Kart and Splatoon.
Sonic Forces, yeah.
I haven't actually got it on the Switch or any other console yet. So
Because it's shite.
no, yes, no.
I only said that to piss you off because you
Right.
are Sonic.
I don't know because I from what I've seen of it, it looks quite fun. Right, so the levels are short, but there's lots of them.
There's like 30 of them,
Yeah,
which isn't too bad.
but when you look at games like Sonic Generations, it had 6 levels.
It had
9 levels, 9 levels.
18 altogether because one classic, one Sonic.
Well, yeah, but they're acts, aren't they, really?
But see, the thing is, that was an actually good game. Jack.
But it's the same game.
I don't know.
It's the same game,
Yeah.
but with much shorter levels. I think
Right.
they took the feedback from Generations and said we want more levels, and they said okay, have more levels, but we've done them really, really short.
Yeah.
So it's like you
I don't know.
kind of got the right idea, but you didn't. So
I mean, I've watched the Game Grumps play through that. I mean, it's only 3 hours.
yeah,
Which is
not
kind
particularly long.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. But the thing is, it's like the story. In a way, I kind of like that it takes itself too seriously. But that's what I don't like because
Yeah.
it doesn't really go anywhere.
Yeah,
Because it's
a bit
like-
all over the place.
Because Infinite, whose theme song I've actually grown quite attached to recently, is not that bad.
It's like, oh, these are all bad guys, but they're not actually those bad guys. They're just illusions. And
Yeah,
things.
exactly.
It's
So
very
it's just like, and
confusing.
even Chaos, like he gets killed when classic Sonic is introduced.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, so
It doesn't
like,
really explain why though. 'Cause
Yeah.
surely modern Sonic should
It's-
take him down in theory. That's the,
it's just like, oh, we're doing this for fan service, but it's like
Yeah.
it's not really with us. Like,
But
we've-
what I do like though about this whole classic Sonic being in the game, it links with Sonic Mania.
that is true, yeah. Because the Phantom Ruby is like the same
Phantom
standard.
Ruby is the final boss. Like in the final boss of Sonic Mania, after you collect all the emeralds, there's an extra boss fight, and after you beat
That's
you
how
get
it
sucked
connects.
into a vortex kind of thing,
Oh, is that what
and it
happens?
goes Sonic
Oh,
bosses.
that actually makes sense.
So,
now.
yeah,
that's actually
it's-
pretty good connection.
It's the weirdest thing ever. They just don't explain it enough, but it's quite clever. So
The fact that like they boycott it almost with like Tails goes, oh, you're that Sonic from another dimension. It's like, So we're doing other dimensions now?
Yeah.
I thought it was past and present.
They link that together as well, because the sound is exactly the same in both games as well. So it's the same sound when you go through.
What, like? Yeah. Like whenever I heard the first Ruby like during that gameplay, it was like, oh, just straight up Sonic Mania for sure. I thought that was pretty cool, though.
Yeah, it's a nice little nod, but no one mentions it. Yeah. There's no mention of it, so no one knows.
There was mention of it, like back in like Infinite's trailer, maybe.
Only the most intelligent Sonic fans, of course, know about that. Not me.
You must have a high IQ to understand the subtle nuances of Sonic forces. But like, look at the gameplay. I think it's cool. Well, I don't know. I need to like go back to like Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations just to see how modern Sonic plays.
Yeah. I like modern in Generations.
Yeah.
It literally was the Colours one put into Generations.
Yeah.
Those two games weren't too bad. They're very good games.
I do want to replay them someday. I think the classic Sonic, I feel like coming up after like Sonic Mania.
Yeah.
Where, like, this is coming from like a casual Sonic fan. It's like where every level was like so creatively designed, all like really had their own really unique music.
Yeah.
You know, all sorts of stuff. And then you go into Sonic Forces, it's just like kind of that downgrade. It looks like it. To me, I can't be a fair judge.
Sort of. Yeah.
But did you see the thing where it's like, I think it was on like Chemical Plant Zone, where classic Sonic is like running down a there's a slight hill towards the end of that slope, and he stops right at the end of it.
Yeah.
And it's like,
I like the fact that they've used those areas but explain they are actually areas in the world where they go to. They're not just like random places. I like the fact they use that, and the Green Hill Zone isn't all green and a hill.
Yeah.
So it does.
It's looking more like Sand Hill now.
Sand Hill, yeah. And Sonic's all like about that. He's really annoyingly Sonic Boom the whole way through. Like, he literally so corny, it's unbelievable. But
well, that's Sonic now, isn't it? Like, oh, me and my buddy,
yeah,
stop us.
bro, yeah.
This ain't Naruto, God.
Oh God. No.
But I like the concept of the custom avatar, to be fair.
Yeah.
The fact that like Sonic is with you, you work together to fight back against Eggman. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
That may end up being fun if I was to play myself. I wouldn't know. So I can't be a fair judge, to be fair. I'm only judging off the Game Grumps gameplay.
Yeah.
I think, to be fair, it is probably one of my biggest disappointments of 2017. Like,
I've heard mixed opinions all around, but I just don't know. I want to pick it up and play it, but at the same time I don't want to be disappointed. I don't want to be disappointed as well. That's the thing.
But like,
maybe January sale I might have a look, but it's like,
the thing is, like being like Sonic Heroes is like one of my first games of all time. You know, so like Sonic does mean somewhat to me.
Yeah.
So like I was really looking forward to Sonic Force and be like, oh my god, this is actually
they built it
cool.
up really well, and it's really interesting. It
like
just doesn't
with the first trailer, it was like, oh, join the Resistance. Oh, this is like kind of cool. But then it's like, no, Sonic gets flat out tortured, and it's like, okay, cool.
That's different.
Yeah, that's different. Not sure if that works. But then when you got to Sonic,
I wish they did more on that sort of part. It looks like they said, oh, he's been captured and tortured, and then the next scene is like, oh, he's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
No issues whatsoever. So he could have been tortured then.
Yeah. Because I think there was. Sorry.
You could have like an arm missing or something, you know?
Sonic forces you to rip off his arm.
Forces you to do it. Press F to pay respects. You know?
Sonic Forces definitely had a lot of missed potential. And that's probably why it's one of my biggest
hopefully the next game will be made by someone who actually knows what they're doing.
Sonic Mania.
You know, hopefully.
Like, but that'd be cool to see.
Some of the people in that sort of group have made 3D Sonic games before, so I'm not like
Sonic Utopia or like
actual. There's been some they've made before, and some of the, in their old like hacking audience.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating to watch, you know, how bad it's been. It's like I don't know. It's not the worst game ever made. It's not a Sonic 06 kind of bad, but it's still pretty poor.
Bang right in the middle.
Yeah,
that's the point.
Any other games you've been playing? Matt? Is there
Splatoon 2.
Splatoon 2.
That got an update a while ago.
Big update, yeah.
I was so happy when I saw that because it got the new music. We're getting the new mode later this month, which I actually can't wait for because that looks so cool.
New haircuts.
New haircuts, of course. New stages.
Yeah,
Aronimore and Wall-Eye Warehouse are returning.
Say that again.
Shut up. Wall-Eye Warehouse.
Right.
That's returning. So those two maps are returning.
Also the
shopping mall and a sort of like museum, not Museum d'Alfonsino.
I've not seen that one actually. So.
It's like got like I think it's to do with like the prehistoric era because it's got like that dinosaur exhibit like overhead.
I'll have a look at
that. That looks kind of cool. But I just would really love like.
Did they have a new stage for the other mode as well?
Salmon Run. They did, yeah.
Yeah.
Because like that update was really good. That got me back. I need to get back into it, but because of another game, which I'll get into in a little bit, I haven't played that much. But it was just good to get back into it. Like Turfwar was still fun. I think I have grown to realise how annoying the 2-stage rotation is.
Right.
Because after not playing it after so long time, it's like, oh, I won't even have a chance to play maps I haven't played on yet until these specific times. Like I still haven't played on like. The last time I played it before that update was before I came to uni.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been. And even since then, it's like so missed up on. I've missed playing on Blackberry Skate Park, Kelp Dome.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've even played a proper match on the ship.
Yeah. I've done the ship though a few times. It's quite entertaining actually. How challenging
So like,
that was.
so that was a bit annoying. And Turf War, I will admit. I think I could play it like continuously play it after a good couple like matches per day because then I just get tuckered out. But then I was like, it wasn't as fun as I remember. Then I went into ranked battle.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then I was like, yeah, this is why I like it.
Yeah.
This is my scene because it was just like
What do you know? What grades you are on?
If I was playing Splatoon 2 like I did with the first game, no doubt I would have been an S+. I assure you.
I'm on A rank on all of them.
I'll have to keep going.
Yeah.
But right now I'm an average of B, I believe, which isn't where I want to be. But it's like I haven't really been playing it.
The problem is I've got to that rank and I've got that high, and now like I don't want to lose the A rank, so I don't want to play anymore. So I'm just kind of getting stuck at that point. But
see, it's like I think the only reason why I put so much time into Splatoon 1 is because there really wasn't that much. There wasn't really many other games that year. So Splatoon until like from then until really around my birthday.
yeah.
That's all I had on the Wii U. And even at my birthday it was Mario Maker, which was good. But I don't think it was as good as Splatoon, so I kept on playing that still.
So I picked up a couple other games as well. 88 Heroes.
Oh yeah.
From my friend who lives in Southampton. So I have been invited to their studio. So if we do get a chance to get together with Sam as well, maybe we can go and have a trip around there and see what they're making.
I'd be up for that, to be honest.
They also have Ninja Showdown, which is another game they released for the Switch and other consoles as well now.
Yeah.
Literally, if you've ever played, it's basically Smash Bros with ninjas. It's the best way I can describe it. It's like a 4-player game where you've got just katana swords and shuriken discs to throw, and you can pick up other weapons like weird machine guns and things like that. But it's just one-hit kill the whole time, so it's all really intense. Like the first to 10 kills or something wins. You've got 4 players on a little screen like this, and you can.
Sorry, I'm looking at the caramelized apple.
Oh,
like,
mate,
I just wanted
he's
to
got put off by waffles. But yeah, really do recommend them 2 games if you've not picked them up, give them a go. not because I'm helping them promote anything. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
The first look with the eyes that look like a pair
They
of
do
tits.
have another game in development. I'm not sure if it's going to Switch yet. I'll have to let everyone else know. So exclusives from Gorney. Yeah, so,
the only exclusive we've ever had.
the only one ever. So, that isn't rubbish. So, have you picked up Pokken?
That's the thing. I'm thinking. So I think I've already decided to get Nier Automata for Christmas. Because that's very similar to Bayonetta, because it's made by the Platinum people as well. The other games that I may want to get for Christmas are Layton's Mystery Adventure, which, being a big Layton fan,
3DS.
3DS,
yeah. Which was on mobile before.
It was on mobile for like a couple of months, and then it got released on 3DS. So it's like,
really random.
I'm a purist. I need to play on 3DS. So I want to get that for Christmas. Maybe Okami HD as well for PlayStation. Although I feel like that should have been on Switch for sure.
Yeah.
But I might get
that was
get
on
that
Wii though as well, wasn't it?
That was on Wii, yeah.
So.
But for Switch, I'm in the bind. If you'd pardon the pun.
Oh god.
Because it's like, I did really like Pokken on Wii U, and I think it will be great, like when my mates come around, great to just get out Pokken, because I do think it has potential as a great fighter, just like a small community.
What about the other fighter on the Switch?
The
Arms?
Arms I do have. Arms I like.
Yeah.
That. I was speaking of Arms, like that had the party crash thing.
Yeah.
That is really good to getting people back in the game.
What is party crash?
So it's like basically it's online only on the party mode, but basically it's like it's just a good way to just rack up in points, because it's like you are given 2 fighters that the Arms Laboratories want to experiment with, but they cover up with like, oh, this is a party. But I thought that was a really cool touch by the fact that the labs are like trying to cover this up. It's like a party, even though it's like they want to use it for like data and stuff. I thought that was a really neat touch. But anyway, so like it's sort of like Splatfest in that way. It's like you get general points just by playing during that period, but you get more points by picking one of those fighters. So for example, the first one, it was between Springman and Ribbon Girl.
Yep.
I support Ribbon Girl, who is my girl, to be fair. So whenever I got points for winning, I would get double those points. And points are used to like level up and determine what level you got a certain badge, you get a certain amount of coins. Presumably I need to get back into Arms just to double check.
Like that.
And there are some bonus arms as well. So if you have like if you have the arms as well, they change every 15 minutes. So it's always good to have like a good amount prepared, just in case. But those will increase your score even further.
Of course,
And to increase it even further, at the end, at the last 5 minutes of each 15-minute session, there's sort of like a 3 times bonus.
Right. Okay, I'm with you.
Rush mode sort of thing. So like they're like different rules. For example, one was like no more rush. No, it's like I can't remember the naming of it, but it was basically like you had the rush limit always on.
Right.
It's like so at the start of the match you had rush limit immediately after, when you got knocked down. Immediately after you got back up again. So you always had rush limit on you.
It sounds all quite intense though. But there's a lot
it's just a lot of fun. It's not to be it's not to be taken too seriously.
Now, the reason I asked you about those 2 games, like Pokken and Arms. Me and Rich recently played both of them while the Nintendo tour was going around all the shopping centres. It was down here in Southampton.
Well, was Pokken there as well?
Pokken was there as well. Because originally I was told it was just going to be Mario Kart and 1-2 Switch.
Right. I thought that was back in March.
Back in March when it was announced. Literally only those 2 games were announced. They also had Arms, Pokken and FIFA.
Oh, that's good. That's a good combo. That's really.
But FIFA was only played on tabletop mode.
Right.
Which was odd.
I think they just want to like show, you can play FIFA anywhere. Get that edge over like Xbox and PlayStation.
But having played Pokken and Arms now, We played Arms in 4-player as well. Like all against all, 4-player.
Oh no.
That is actually really, really fun to play though. It's quite
such like cluster.
It's stupid.
Everything.
It's a cluster of like trying to beat everyone and defeat everyone,
so
aiming for the right person at the right time. But it's really, really fun.
Some of my friends that don't even have a Switch are some are better than Arms than I am. I don't know how. But yeah, I think Arms deserves more credit than Pokken.
Yeah,
because even though it arguably has like less content,
they've done the Splatoon update thing, haven't they? The fact that they're slowly pouring more into it as you go along, rather than give you everything
with
straight
Arms,
away.
I think with the Party Crash, that is a good way to get people back into playing. So before then, it's like been very minimal. Oh, I'm not really that motivated to do Grand Prix with every character. Yeah. So I just got it just for the fact that, like, you know, it's a really good multiplayer game. That's what I like.
It's good. The problem we have next year, we're going to have paper online.
That's true.
Do you think that will really deter people from playing games like that?
That's the problem. It's like, I think Splatoon will definitely be one because I think they want to push that, and I think Mario Kart maybe
I think
not
Mario
competitively.
Kart's be fine either way. I think that's the one game everyone will have no problem playing.
Smash Bros, if that will get launched next year.
I'm unlikely at the moment. I think next year.
Oh, really?
Maybe the year later. Maybe the end
So
of the
not
year.
a port or anything.
Not that I've heard. So I haven't heard anything.
I think this may be something for later because I think one of the questions may have to do with what's in store for next year. So they all change.
That's a good topic.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll leave that for when Sam talks about maybe. But yeah, and that's the reason why I wanted to ask about those because I played both of them and found them really, really fun. Decentuai in Pokken plays so well.
I did manage to play Pokken back at Hyper Japan. It was quite fun to be fair, I will admit.
The fact you can literally fly in the air as Decentuai as well, and just avoid everything is quite cheaty but fun at the same time as well. You can do it with Charizard and some other characters, but it's like.
Did you? Yeah, as I said, the other like one I'm in the bind with is Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yes, I was just about to say
because
that.
I am a sucker for limited editions.
Yes.
And I am quite tempted because like a lot of people said it's one of the best limited editions they've done.
I've seen 2 offers for that for 70 quid today.
That's pretty good.
People have got it.
Can you send me the deals, please?
Yes, I can.
Cheers.
You need to get on Facebook though. So
no.
no,
not at
not
all.
gonna happen. No.
But yeah, so like I would probably prefer Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but the problem is I could pretty much get both because I have the money to get both. But it's like Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've heard very good things about it. I think from the looks of it, it seems to have returned and expanded upon the original.
I don't think it's really my sort of RPG.
Yeah,
I don't like the way it's sort of like you hit them with a stick, the number comes off, and then nothing happens, kind of thing. It's like
are Pyro's boobs too big for you? Is that the main point?
I've not really. I've got no. Opinion.
Has been a meme now.
I've got no opinion on jiggly parts, but I just overall, when I first saw it, and Xenoblade in general, I think the worlds are fantastic. The fact that the exploration areas are great. Just the battling and RPG parts, I'm just not so keen on.
I believe it's simpler than you think.
Yeah.
Like when I played the original Xenoblade Chronicles, like to be fair, I only stuck to show, but you can play each of the pineapples.
Yeah.
But with that, it was like I feel it was still fine. What it was, like, I could manage things well. It always kept me active, which was good. That's what I liked about it, and it seems to be expanding upon that, which I wouldn't mind going back to. Whereas with Xenoblade Chronicles X, they threw way too much at you because it's like you had the normal thing, which was good, but like for the most part, you had various different teammates, but to change, you had to go back to the main city. And like even then, it's like I don't have much of a connection between all those other people apart from the 2 main girls. So it's like, whereas in the original, you had they may not have that much screen time, but at least they're all on a journey together. Whereas with X, it's just these are just other people.
It doesn't really just go along and fight with these people. Yeah, don't worry about the story.
It doesn't feel like that connected. And as well, just like
I've never played the original Xenoblade, so maybe I need to sort of start from there maybe I'll pick up the 3DS one.
I believe even with the Xenoblade, it was the series called Xenogears, which is apparently like its predecessor. I'm not sure about that, but some of Chronicles too. It's like I just want to go back into it because I really want to.
Is that a definite purchase for you for Christmas to get?
I think so. I'm debating because it's like, am I that thirsty for a limited edition?
Yeah.
And be fine, or
let me put this to you a different way, right? So, Christmas is coming up soon.
I don't have that much that I want to ask, so maybe it's well.
Let's put this just into like random thing, right?
Yeah.
You're going to buy a Switch for Christmas, right?
Yeah.
You can only afford 2 games.
Ooh.
What 2 games do you get?
I think Mickey asked us about this.
Mickey did ask us this. So
We'll put down 2, then the other 3 later on.
Yeah.
Though, to be fair,
we'll do this section first, and then there's another section I want to add on to that. So we'll. You've got 2 games to choose out of this whole library of 250 plus games now.
That is a lot. I feel like we may get the same answer.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
Are yours going to be different then?
Mario Kart. 100% Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Splatoon 2.
That was literally my other choice because I was like,
It's
I don't want to be too generic and say Mario.
If those are the only 2 games you can get, and you want to play with people online, you've got to get those games.
Oh, so you're coming from a multiplayer.
That's my opinion, but
so those are like 2.
you've gone from the single player sort of aspect to say, okay,
like,
maybe I can't get online.
Yeah. Because I feel like
if you're on a budget and next year you've got to pay for online anyway, you might not consider it.
That's true.
Single player option is a good idea. But
yeah, like I think
let's wipe those 4 games then, right? Wipe those 4 games. We've got to choose 2 more games, not including those 4.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't got shit.
This is just to put you under a bus a bit.
I don't know because what do I even have on Switch? So it's like, apart from that, I've got Fire Emblem Warriors, which is not too much. Oh yeah, I've been playing Fire Emblem Warriors.
This Hyrule Warriors, but with Fire Emblem.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
I haven't really had much dedication to play that, to be honest, on my own patient, but it's fine. It's fine. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yeah, that's
and,
quite a good shout actually for a.
It's a good shout, but I'm not sure if it's
quite expensive. So I think for what it is.
No, I think it's quite substantial for what it is. It's just like going back and replay videos when you want to do the extra challenges.
I've watched a few people play it, and it's frustrating watching people that don't know what they're doing.
Exactly. Like going through the main story, actually doing that's fine. I found that quite satisfying.
Yeah.
Going, but I feel like if I was to go back and do the extra challenges, my weapons would be overpowered.
Yeah.
So that would remove all the challenge and strategy aspect. So I wouldn't like that at all.
What about if you look at the eShop as well? If there's anything on eShop you could think of, which you could suggest to someone who's never bought, never bought a Nintendo console before and is buying it because it's the popular thing to get.
Again on the eShop, I've only bought like 3 games. Being Snip Clips.
Which is a good shout.
Which I still need to finish with my mates.
Yeah.
Snip Clips. Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania is a good shout.
Well,
I'm always going to say that.
I'm always going to say
that. But it's got everything that you want for a
true.
game. It's got the single player, it's got the multiplayer, it's got the time trial. There's a lot more to it.
And I got Shovel Knight. Probably Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight's a great shout as well.
Because it's
I'll definitely put that on the list.
For the price of around about just over 20 quid.
Yeah.
You're going to get the Shovel Knight main campaign, Plague of Knights campaign, Spectre Knights campaign, and then King's Knight campaign next year.
Go get all the nice amiibos that come with it as well.
And then you've got all these extra content. So I would actually put Shovel Knight Treasure Trove.
Good shout.
Essential.
I think that's very good.
Because if they hadn't played if they didn't have a Nintendo console before, and especially if they didn't have interest, then I doubt they would have had interest in Shovel Knight. So if we're cutting out those 4 games, then I would say Shovel Knight as an essential eShop purchase.
I'll just put one in there in front of you. I haven't actually bought it yet myself. Stardew Valley. It's basically Harvest Moon but on a cheaper budget.
I've heard good things about it.
It's quite addictive and you can carry on playing it constantly.
That's pretty good.
Doesn't have much in the way of like multiplayer options as far as I'm aware. I think it's only single player at the moment.
Right.
I think they're going to add multiplayer, like online multiplayer soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of those you can keep going back to, and there's a lot more to do with it. Continue. So if you want a budget like game, it's only like 20 quid on the eShop, and it's going to last you ages.
That's pretty good.
Another one I would suggest from the eShop, Minecraft. It's going to sound stupid.
I guess
the same sort of thing. It's on a limited budget. One of those you can carry on playing, get friends in, go and join players from PC, Xbox.
That I like.
It works really, really well.
Well, have you tested it out?
Yes, we tested it out. Yes, it does work very well. It also works very well for Rocket League as well.
I think if I had Rocket League, I may
I'm addicted.
give that a shot. Oh, you know what? I will say.
It's okay, because I might forget to
I feel like because it's hard to recommend because I think the four we chosen earlier.
Yeah. Those are the most.
They're just like
everyone's going to have them if you have the choice.
it's just like that's good for like a lot of people, but it's like Shovel Knight as well. That's why I think that.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm thinking like
It's quite difficult to question, though, isn't it?
But it's like Cinematic Chronicles 2. It's like that's a good game, but it's like, do you like all like the JRPGs?
It's just quite difficult to try and put it in the perspective of someone who's never bought a Nintendo console
That's
before,
true, yeah.
and like, what would you suggest?
But I think it's like, well, bear in mind we're thinking about like the 4 other titles, and the fact that we all have that many. It's not even been 1 year yet.
There's over 250 games on the eShop.
So there's bound to be something.
There's bound to be something you can find, you can play, you can enjoy. So if you need any more Christmas ideas, go ask Sam. He'll probably know something.
Right.
Let's move on to do something else. Let's talk about something else.
Wait.
Right. Has he got something else? Got something else to come?
Well, they're both non-Nintendo. They're non-Nintendo games.
We'll go into a different section and talk about them quickly, and then move it.
Okay.
We're in a different section now.
Are we in a section? No, this is still what we've been playing. Have you got any non-Nintendo games, first of all?
I've been playing a lot of Fortnite the last couple of days.
How is that?
100-player battle arena sort of aspect. You jump in from a parachute from a party bus. Weirdest thing I've ever known. And then you're suddenly on an island trying to survive, basically. It's Hunger Games, but with 100 people.
That's pretty good.
Best way to describe it.
Can you imagine if that was the case with Splatoon? Like Splatoon Battle Royale mode? That'd be sick. It'd be hard to make it work.
I'd like to see an all against all in Splatoon.
I think that would require like a good amount of like ink colours, to be fair.
That's the problem with it. That's why it wouldn't work.
And like just stage design would be like you gotta have a lot of different options.
Yeah.
But like as a bonus mode, I think that could maybe
It'd be
work.
awesome, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because like that's what Overwatch has.
Yes.
That's just a bonus mode.
Yeah, been playing a lot of Fortnite. Other than that, I've not really played a lot of other games. Been playing Halo 3 of all things.
Halo
recently.
3?
Yeah. I had a random one the other day of like playing old 360 games because they added Sonic Adventure 2 to the list on Xbox.
Right.
Because I had that on 360 originally, you can now download it on Xbox One. But while I was playing that, I was like, well, what other 360 games have I got I could give a go and play? And Halo 3 was one of them in there, random on the list. So I thought, is anyone going to be online playing Halo 3? I found 150 people. I was like, yes! So,
That's really good.
That's quite surprising, really. There's so many still playing.
Game, yeah.
But I suppose you're on 2 consoles now and different things. But yeah, other than that, I've not really played a lot of other games on one of the consoles. Cuphead's a bit of that on Xbox.
I'm kind of scared to try out Cuphead because I don't really want to rage that much. Because
I mean,
it looks so pretty.
If you like Mega Man games, things like that, I'd recommend it.
But it's just like the frustration of being like...
It is frustrating, but the whole design of it and the whole game itself is so beautiful and brilliant to play. It's just like sort of cutesy feel to it.
It does seem like it flows really well.
Yeah, but it plays really well. I've had a few glitchy moments, I think, which is a little bit annoying. But.
Right. My Nintendo. The one I've been playing... I've been on the grind. Persona 5.
I've heard so many good things about
I got it for my birthday, so like it's before, so
it's been in a lot of lists, like Game of the Year lists as well.
It deserves so. I think it may actually be mine. I'm actually like contemplating because it's like
when we've got to come up with this Game of the Year list, I do not know what to choose.
Because it's no okay. Let me say this: it's like it has been such a good year for games. Everyone said
it's been fantastic.
I want to film like a proper game journalist by saying it, but it is such a good year. I can't like I feel just so happy.
There's been a lot of great games, especially in the last like 10 weeks.
Mario Odyssey, like Legend of Zelda, Wolfenstein 2, Neo Automata, Persona 5, Danganronpa V3. Yeah.
Oh my god, he got to mention it. He knew he would.
No, but like it's just been such a good year for games. Like even though it's on Switch's first year, it's had such a good year.
Yeah.
But Persona 5, that's been on my house for a while. I got it for my birthday around about mid-September.
Yeah.
If you pardon the pun, it
Oh,
really,
another one.
it really took my heart because the game's all about taking hearts.
Oh.
It
Taking
is
hearts?
just no.
No. That will never.
No, it
turn
is
up.
just. Do you know Atlas? Yeah.
Yes.
Shin Megami Tensei.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did. What's the? They did
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
They did a game on Wii U, didn't they? Or
Tokyo Mirage.
Tokyo Mirage. But they did.
Which was super niche, but still really good.
What's the anime with the giant people? They go into towns and just. Like giants going in. I can't remember what it's called. It's going. Oh, it's going to do me head in now. Oh, I'm so bad with names.
Is it to do with singing and stuff as well?
No.
Find them. Okay.
No.
So that's the one I
There was
just
2
mentioned.
episodes they added onto the Wii U that you could watch, and then they made a game for it. I think Atlas made it.
Do you mean Attack on Titan?
Yes, Attack on Titan. Yes,
I don't think Atlas made
Atlas
that.
made that. Atlas made that game.
No. I think it was Bandai Namco.
Atlas made it.
I wish I could check. I wish
Google
I could
it.
check.
Google it. I can't Google it.
I can't.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Nah. I'm sure because like Atlas are normally like JRPGs. I thought it was because Bandai are developing.
Dragon Ball games like that, I suppose.
Yeah, but they're also developing the sequels to that game.
Oh, okay. We'll double check. That might be completely wrong, and we could just be shown here on this get
There was a game on 3DS.
on 3DS. Maybe that's where I'm getting mixed up. I don't remember seeing it. I'm sure it was Atlas that made it.
Oh, age verification.
Oh no!
Born in 1983. Because that's a year.
Okay, this is dead air on this podcast now, so apologies, guys.
This isn't even the Wii U game, but I do. I think it was on 3DS because I don't think it came to.
Did it say you made it there?
I'm sure this is the official Nintendo website. So.
Atlas, down the bottom.
Oh yeah, it was Atlas. Wow.
Look at this.
I'm so sorry now.
Gordy knows things.
Wow.
That's the only rate I know because they made that.
Okay.
They did a lot of other series previously.
I can't believe you associate Atlas with like.
That's the only thing I knew of them when I first mentioned it. But I know they did a lot of Japanese RPG games before.
Yeah. It's like Persona's like a spin-off of
Yeah.
Shin Megami Tensei. It's just such a wonderful game. It's just like just the combat system is so satisfying.
Yeah.
Just pull off. Going into battles is just like really good as well. So normal RPGs, it's like
What does it do that's made this game of the year sort of
it's like
category?
I don't know. It's like well for one, what I really like about it is its personality.
Right.
So it's really stylish. So it's like the menus and stuff. You go into the menu, it is easily the best menu I've ever seen in a video game.
I think I've seen lots of memes of the menus on things.
Oh, you mean like the Battle UI?
Yeah,
like
maybe that's
that's
yeah,
Battle UI.
yeah.
But like the actual menus, like where you're just like out and about, you know, the things like where you access your party, your stats and stuff like that.
So it's got that sort of style.
Oh yeah, like, and then in Battle as well. You know, normal JRPGs, or any RPGs in general, like when you some have random encounters, you know, others have people you walk into, and then you walk into them. Stream transition, you know, black screen or blur screen or whatever, it appears, and then like, and it fades out again afterwards. You know, but then like, with Persona 5, you're sneaking around these palaces, right? Each and every single one of them have a unique thing, one thing designed.
Yeah.
You're sneaking around, or you could just run up to them if you want, but if you want to get the advantage, you've got to ambush them. So you need to be in the shadows. When they're in your range, then you jump on them, rip off their masks, and then like immediately you're in the battle. There's no screen. I can't show you a video here.
Yeah, that's cool.
But for those that have played Persona 5 know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But it's like, it just flows so well.
Yeah.
The coming out battles as well, it's just like the stat screens, like where it shows you the experience points you get, the money you get, you know, stuff like that. It's like you're like running around basically in a circle. Yeah, you're running around, all the stats are going, but then like as you start to slow down, you're back in that palace again where you were. So when you see a video of it, you see how well it flows. And then the battle theme is just so good. But the other thing I like about it is story.
Yeah.
Because I think like it's more relatable to me, like being around that age as well.
Yeah.
Just that theme of like rebellion against like really shitty adults, being able to change like society, you know. I can just like really aspire to that. And that's the story that like I really like. Especially in the modern society as well. That's what I kind of liked about it. With this hint of supernatural with that other world where you like playing dungeons. It's just like the music as well is really top notch. How it's presented is really good. These characters are all really lovable.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about too much because of the but I gotta talk about Danganronpa 3.
Oh, not again!
Can I just mention it quickly?
Go on then, do it.
What a game!
Okay, that's it, done. Nice!
Let's go. It's like, some people have been like, the ending completely ruined the franchise for me. And that's without spoiling too much. But honestly, it is the most ambitious game in the series. And I couldn't be happier with it, to be fair. The chat's gone up our photo there. I'm gonna make that my avatar pic now.
You should. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's it. I won't spoil too much because I definitely want to like write a proper piece.
Well, do it. Write a big piece.
I don't got time, Jack.
Oh god. Make it a uni project. They can get away with that, can't you?
I do need to like get on to like do my own proper like blog site soon. To be fair.
Yeah, man. We've gone all over the place with this podcast.
That's true. Right.
It's been really good though.
Let's quickly transition into news, or should we bother?
I think we'll leave news another time.
Okay.
I've got no idea on news.
So let's move into the final section. Here it is, the final section. If only this was on video, then you'd see like the stupid action.
I should record you now, do it.
No.
Thank you everyone who's like waited so long for an episode.
That is true, yeah. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah, shout out to all you lot because it's taken so long to organise anything.
It's like, I think I could get on the grind for editing. If you could get it sent to me tonight, I could probably have it up tomorrow.
I can try my best.
Cool.
I can try my best. See how long it takes to edit.
That's a bit of an outside talk for you guys.
Yeah. So thank you to everyone who keeps badgering us to do an episode. I've had at least 4 or 5 people who actually said, where's the next podcast?
Oh, really?
Some of them are like, where's the next goddamn podcast? But yeah, it's quite
all
funny.
5 listeners.
5 listeners, 5 committed listeners. I've also spoken about doing one-on-one interviews with people.
That's right.
I've technically done a one-on-one interview.
But you haven't posted it yet.
I haven't posted it yet. I'm trying to get a few more people involved to do talks about what they think about the Switch so far, what they expect for Christmas and stuff. Maybe Game of the Year talks as well, some people. But if anyone is interested, please just message us on the End Podcast Twitter page or on our own personal pages, and we'll do that sort of stuff. And maybe have you what you think. We'd like to know what you think.
What do you think?
What you think? So
we look like such plunkers having pointed into a mic.
Yes, we do. We do. We look so awkward right now. I'm sure.
Right. So,
questions.
do you have a couple of questions?
I have a couple of questions. Firstly,
we have 3.
We have 3 questions. Okay, I'll go with. We've pretty much answered one of Mickey's questions already.
No. I think we were saving that.
I thought we pretty much asked.
Oh yeah.
We asked about the games.
The games, yeah, we've already done.
His other question is, what accessories would you advise people to pick up?
I thought the other one was about Mega Man.
Well, that'll be in there in a minute. So, what accessories would you recommend someone pick up if they're just buying a Switch now?
I'd say the essential would definitely be a case.
Yep.
If you're one that prefers digital, then I'd say memory card.
I just picked up 128GB memory cards from Black Friday, £40.
That's pretty good.
Best deal I've seen anywhere.
I think I missed my chance of
You
that.
can get a 400GB memory card now. 158 quid.
Yeah, I'm not buying that much. I would not use that in my lifetime.
It's a lot of money, but it will cover most of the games on the Switch.
That'd be good. But if you are a physical buyer like myself, who mainly, if it's on physical, then I would rather get it on physical.
Yep. Nice little case.
Definitely get a case.
Games,
yeah, definitely get a case with enough pockets for games.
Yeah.
Like I've got a Switch case with about 18 spaces for cartridges.
Nice.
So in total, I could carry 17 with one in my Switch.
Yep. Where did you get that from? Do you know?
Argos.
Argos.
I think it's either 14 or 16.
Okay.
No source, but that's pretty good. I'd say
I've got the case. I got the case that come with the bag from Game,
right.
like a Nintendo Switch bag, and it had a case with it. That's why I got that. It's about 20.
Well, is that like the one that's enough size for like the
It's
dock?
enough size to fit in everything for your Switch, like in terms of dock, a couple of games, and like all the wires and cables and stuff.
That would come in
It's
because
not
like when
massive, but
it
just about fit everything in.
when I went to Ireland early this year, I brought the Switch over. So for the first time ever, we were playing Mario Kart over in Ireland.
To
It
be
was so
fair,
good.
it's not a lot to carry. You've got
It's
two
not,
cables.
that's a good thing about the Switch.
You've got the power cable, the HDMI cable,
Because-
the dock, and the Switch itself.
Because the dock is quite sturdy.
Yeah.
It's not like a PS4.
It's not going to break.
No, it's not going to bring that much. No.
I'm thinking myself about getting another dock, just so I can have one upstairs and one downstairs.
That'd be
sort of
pretty
thing.
good. Yeah.
Just so it's just easy rather than moving.
Exactly.
around. But maybe it's just
But they're quite
lazy.
pricey though, aren't they?
Sorry?
They're quite pricey though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're in the sort of 80 quid sort of
Exactly,
range.
it's like
It's quite a
that.
lot of money for it, isn't it, really?
I have all doing that just so I don't have to bring my Switch back downstairs.
So it depends what kind of situation you got in terms
Yeah.
of where you got the TVs in your house and how easy it is to connect them, I suppose. Maybe it
true.
might be something to suggest to people. But definitely pick up a game case, definitely pick up something to keep your games in. Memory card's probably a highly recommended one, but not straight away. I don't think you need it.
Right.
If you've got 32 gig on the console, which is enough for most of the games on there early on, especially if you're buying physical.
I'm managing right now.
Yeah. I was just sort of down to like about the last 8GB when I bought the memory cards, so I was,
not too bad.
and I've got a good 15 games probably now altogether, so it's pretty decent.
That's pretty good.
Other accessories, Pro Controller, possibly.
Oh, Pro Controller,
Pro
definitely.
Controller.
Yeah.
I would suggest giving the grip a go first, though. If you put the
Yeah.
controls into the grip,
It is good. I do like the grip.
it does feel comfortable. And if you're not that worried, you're not really sure about getting the Pro Controller or not, it is £50 for it.
I think if you are looking for a Pro Controller, consider getting the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 one.
Yeah.
Because apparently the D-pad has been improved.
Yeah.
Which actually makes me happy because I've noticed that quite a bit with my D-pad as well, my Splatoon 2 one.
There's also the plug-in Mario one as well.
That's right.
Which is wired, which is annoying.
That's why that one.
Yeah, but at the same time, it works. It does the job.
Yeah,
so
it works. Does the job.
But yeah, I think that pretty much answers the accessories. I don't know.
I can't. Yeah.
The only other one maybe is in the dock you can put in the little pads to make sure you don't scratch the screen.
I haven't had that.
I've not
problem
done it
yet.
either.
No.
So I've had no issues as far as I'm aware. There's a slight scratch in the very bottom corner, but not on the screen. Not the screen itself.
I don't know. Do I have scratches? I'm not sure.
When it was first sort of announced, people were worried they're going to slide the switch in too quickly and scratch the screen.
Well, that's your own fault.
Exactly, just do it slowly.
That's what I do, yeah.
At the same time, you've got to think, if they've got young kids that are going to be using it all the time and just slam it in, just be careful, best I can suggest. You know. It's still, though a toy been described this year as the toy to have, it's still an expensive toy.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe the Hori playstand? Because I think the kickstand that comes,
I've got that as well.
It's substantial.
Yeah.
But it's relatively cheap, and like you can have it at different angles.
If you're going to be out and about playing games on the go and want to use like Pro Controller and things as well, I think the Hori stand does play better. There's the fact that you can charge it as well. If you can put a USB cable into say laptop or portable charger, you can charge it on the go as well if you've got it in the Hori stand. Whereas without it, it's quite difficult because you've got to sort of put it on the table and put it underneath kind of thing. Right? You can't stand it up and put the charger in. So just the way it was designed, I think they did that on purpose, just so people playing it while it's on charge, which is probably a good thing. But people still do. So
that's right about it for the
accessories.
Yeah, accessories. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good sort of suggestions.
It's good, but I'd say spend that money on
games.
games, or especially if it's like Mario Kart, get an extra pair of Joy-Cons.
Yes. Yeah.
Because they are pricey, but it can be good just getting them.
Would you suggest to buy 2 Joy-Cons when you first get, or would you just get one? Or?
Definitely get a set.
Just get a set.
Because like I don't like the fact that like you have 3 Joy-Cons. Because that doesn't seem right.
The other thing, that if you do get another pair of Joy-Cons, you can get a charge stand for those. You get 4 on one charger. They do charge on their own when they're connected to the Switch itself.
You would have the other set.
But if you have the other set on,
that's my current situation right now.
That is the problem. If you switch around all the time, you've got nothing to worry about.
No, that's what I do right now. To be fair, like.
Right, we do have other questions actually.
I believe Mickey?
That was Mickey.
I thought Mickey also asked about Mega Man, or was that
What did he ask about Mega Man?
So
I can't see that.
Let me try and get it up.
I do have another one from Ainsworth MK2, I guess. I don't know what is that all about? What is that username about? Man.
Explain yourself.
So a friend of mine says, why is the Nintendo Switch so shit?
Whatever your name is.
Ainsworth.
I respect it. It's like that was quite the aggressive tone you got.
Yeah. Genuine question. I expect answers. Is what it says. So.
Well, fuck you. I ain't getting it. No. Yeah, I just found the other Mickey question.
I can just say the Nintendo Switch is not shit. It is quite a good console when you get the right games on it. If you enjoy it, play it. If you enjoy your PS4, playing Overwatch on your own with no one else around you, you carry on doing that.
If your reason for the Switch is going to be shit is like, it doesn't have the games I like, and it's like, that's a you problem.
It's not a Switch
because
problem.
it's like, you're having a lot of output from Nintendo, a lot of output from indies, you're also getting a lot of support from Nintendo, and you're getting a substantial amount of third parties.
And you can play AAA titles on the book. So what do you need?
But I will say, in the sake of fairness, I did respond to that saying I don't mind saying some things that I think can be improved.
Yeah.
For one, I think the online can is subject for improvement. I will say that because it's
Especially
like,
the apps.
yeah, because it's like if you're gonna pay 20 quid for people to use that, it's like you've got to make sure that it's good.
Yeah, I think
It's like it's just a roundabout way of doing
they're supposed
it.
to be adding the YouTube apps and things on top in the next couple of weeks or so. From what I've
Okay.
heard. But,
Yeah, because I believe Hulu came out.
Hulu's the
Yeah.
first one to say the announcement. I think it was America only. Hulu.
I think so, yeah.
So I know YouTube is the one that everyone's been asking for, and I
Like
think they are
Netflix.
coming. Netflix. As well.
Crunchyroll for me personally.
My worry with that is how much is this going to take up on memory the Switch.
That's true.
So
I haven't given it too much because like
is the biggest flaw, if I'm honest, on the Switch is the memory size.
the default memory.
The default memory is 32 gig is a fair amount.
It's a fair amount, but
when you
I
compare
was
it-
expecting it more.
When you compare it to other consoles, it's nowhere near what you need
True.
for downloading so many games. But I know Nintendo do have some random way of squishing down games to. I mean, Mario Odyssey is 7 gigabyte.
Yeah.
That's a game that should be like 40, 50 gigabyte on other consoles. You know,
But like, I don't know. It's like, well, Zelda I think is only like 13.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah. I mean, there
Well,
are.
no, actually, I think it was only 13 on the Wii U, and I think it was even less than the Switch. Well, that's impressive.
Exactly.
I think it's only triple A. Well, other
Like
third parties.
Skyrim, LA Noire's quite heavy on the memory.
That's
Skyrim,
right.
Wolfenstein and Doom are supposed to be quite heavy as well. That's the reason why I've sort of picked up the memory card, just in case I do pick up any of those games next couple
Yeah.
of weeks. But
I think in that regard, the Switch came quite cool. In terms of services as well, it's like, sure, it's important games, but you know, I am still waiting on Virtual Console, streaming services.
there's a lot still missing. Right?
Yeah, there is, like, to be fair, it is the year one, but like Wii U, that still had like an eShop with music, you know, which is another thing.
Yeah,
that I wanted to
that's
pick.
the music on the eShop.
When
yeah.
you compare it to like, I don't know, it's just like when you compare it to Wii U, it's like when you got in there, it's like you opened up to wow Plaza.
Yeah.
Definitely not the correct pronunciation.
Are you slowing your words up for one bit?
Plaza, whatever it's known as. You know, you get up to that, all the memes come hunting into our communities, but Beavis is now dead, so that doesn't matter.
Press F to pay respects. You know.
Which I'm kind of glad is living on Splatoon 2, to be fair.
Yeah, it's
I'm glad that's
got a
living
little
on.
bit of movement
So,
on there.
But yeah, it's like, what about the activity log? You have like that, when you go into your own profile, right, you see how long you've been playing, you see how long you've been playing each
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's only in like 5 hour intervals.
Yeah.
So you don't get precise time. So it's even like, it's a nitpick, sure.
Well,
But it's like,
it's
when
still pretty cool.
you have like the activity songs, it's like, okay, this is how many times I've actually beaten it out.
It's like an achievement in itself to say you've committed yourself to that amount of time in that game.
But I preferred it like with the activity log. I 3DS did it best because you had like the rankings of like what have you played the most.
Yeah, the ones you play
Yeah,
most often.
average play
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
stuff like that. You know, I thought that was really cool.
That'd be pretty cool if they had the charts again.
Yeah.
But again, if that takes up useless memory space, what's the point of having it? I mean, that's the,
I think
if they could integrate that into the app possibly on the phone, that could be quite interesting. They need to do something with that because it's just Splatoon at the moment. And as good as that is on there, there's no other reason to have it, is there?
Yeah.
Have you played Animal Crossing on the phone, by the way?
No.
I was really obsessed with it for like a week, and then now I'm not playing it since.
I downloaded it and I mean it was like, what's the point? I'm too lazy. I'll go back to Google Play's mobile game of the year being Fire Emblem Heroes, which I know you don't like Fire Emblem, but for me, I was very happy to see that win.
Still Pokemon Go though, isn't it? So,
That was last year.
still and this year. It's just I still playing it. Still playing it. Ho-Oh! Everyone go get Ho-Oh.
Everyone get top tier waifu Celica. Obviously, we know who's a pick.
Ho-Oh. So Anything else shit about the Switch?
I would really like to see themes. Because right now, I feel like there's potential. Because you've got the choice between the white and the black themes.
Yep.
But it's like, what about the 3DS? Because you have like there's backgrounds, you got the music as well. All of them on the Badge Arcade returning as well. That could be really cool.
Yeah, in a way, maybe something like that sort of give you extra benefit.
That I'd like, but I mean, Switch is only like 1 year. Like when you've got this amount of many games, you can't really be complaining too much. But I think there's still a lot.
It's
of
been a
room
very good first year.
There's still a lot of room for improvement, so I don't think it's fair to just say, "Oh shit," after like 1 year.
It could possibly be their best-selling console ever if they push it hard enough. You know what I mean?
It has the potential, but I don't see that. But I mean, I don't think it'll reach PS4 levels within the same time frame.
No.
I hope it does. Because it's already on track to sell the Wii U within a year, which is like, how?
It'd be like, must be beating Dreamcast as well, you know? Wii U only just about scraped that.
That was a stab in the heart.
Yeah. Sorry, Dreamcast players.
But,
shout out to Tom from Dreamcast Junkyard who's got a Switch now as well.
you have betrayed your own kind. Next question. I managed to get up that question from Mickey that did ask about our thoughts on Sonic Forces and Mega Man.
We said Sonic Forces earlier.
So
in the
Mega
pod.
Man.
Mega Man.
It's cool.
Yeah. I've not actually ever played a Mega Man game.
I'm really happy that people are happy.
Yeah, I said this to Zach from Nintendo Dads earlier.
Oh yeah.
He's quite happy for one of the other guys in there.
I'm thinking Marty. Marty, yeah.
He's a big Mega Man fan. He loves it. He's even dressed, he's even dressed as Mega Man in his picture.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure that the fans will enjoy it. The fact they've got a new game coming. It looks very similar to Mighty Number 9 in terms of graphics.
See, the thing is like, well, first of all, I think it's cool that the Legacy Collections 1 and 2 are coming to Switch.
Yes.
Capcom being smart for once.
Yeah, that was a good move. There were issues with the first Legacy Collection on other consoles. I don't know how that will compare. It's nice to see it coming back to a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
Which originally Mega Man games were.
That's how it was.
Mega Man X collection in the second collection, is that correct?
Mega Man X. All Mega Man X games are coming to all current consoles. This is cool.
All the SNES games. They're so much better than the
But I don't think it's coming as a collection. I think it's only like one-offs.
Okay.
Sorry if my voice sounds a bit muffled. I think I've got kind of a cold now.
Oh man. Beer.
Bloody winter.
But Mega Man.
But yeah, Mega Man 11. I'm happy it's returning.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a lovable franchise. To be fair.
It's an iconic character.
Yeah. So it's good that like if the fact that Bubsy could come back.
If Bubsy can back, anyone can come back.
Yeah, exactly.
What I do like about these Legacy collections, though, is the fact they've integrated Amiibo support.
That's right. Yeah.
Mega Man and the Gold Mega Man, as far as I'm aware. I
believe that was the case with the 3DS edition.
Possibly. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know much.
But yeah, that's cool to see.
That's something cool extra for Nintendo players to consider getting the game.
I think we need to see more what Mega Man 11 is.
Yeah, it was a very short video.
Yeah, it was very short
nice
video.
announcement.
But look cool. Like on closer inspection, I really like the art style.
Yeah.
The warp cycle's a bit off, to be fair.
I think it's just how Mega Man's always moved, though.
I guess so.
It's just sort of keeping to the original.
I guess so, but it just has to suit it. I don't know.
Especially if you see a Smash character comparing it to.
That's true.
It's
true.
I like the brick throwing.
That was a cool ability. I will say that. Yeah.
As long as you can do the bosses in any order, like traditional Mega Man.
Oh, that must be the case. Yeah.
That's all we need. Speedrunners.
Yeah, that's pretty much Mega Man 11. I am intrigued to see more.
Yes.
Because I do want it to succeed.
Yeah,
because it's like Sonic Force. But that's what I liked about Sonic Mania. The fact that like a beloved character series was back to glory.
I think we've had a lot of it this year in general because we had Crash Bandicoot.
I need to get back to playing that actually.
And that's, though it's just a rehash of the previous games, it's still a real hard effort has been put into.
Oh yeah. Definitely like I wouldn't say rehash is the right way to put it. I'd say remaster. Yeah. Copy and paste, put HD on the top. But, I mean, like, yeah, that was cool to see.
A lot of games have done it now. Bubsy was really neat.
Mario,
Mario, nice to see new 3D Mario games. Zelda, new Zelda was excellent. You know, of the big franchises.
I am glad that like Mega Man did get announced.
Yeah. Of the big franchises with main characters like that, they've always had such a great year, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's about it. And then I think on our last question, shall we move on?
Last question?
Yeah. This comes from good friend of the show, Dan, who has changed his Twitter tag, it seems.
Oh.
I didn't recognise him at first. It was like, who is this like D2MD2 guy?
Oh, that's who it is.
Yeah.
I was wondering who that was.
DN2D2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dan's Distillery guy.
So yeah. So what do you hope to see next for the system, i.e. virtual console or apps?
Advance Wars. The Switch Wars.
I think so. It's like, Advance Wars I would like to see, to be fair.
There is that one that's sort of a hybrid of Advance Wars and Fire Emblem.
Wargroove. That needs to come. We haven't heard anything about that yet.
We want to see more about that, definitely. Trying to think about screens these.
Yeah, I think we talked about services and stuff earlier with that why Switch so shit question.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, I think that's it. But the other one is, I think this is a very good question, is can Nintendo keep up the pace of games next year after such a stellar first year?
This is the worry, isn't it?
Because it's like,
I don't know anything from January onwards at the moment.
But it's like, that's the thing.
We know there's a Kirby game, a Yoshi game, and Metroid Prime 4.
Well, it's like, so Kirby Yoshi definitely 2018. Fire Emblem, you haven't seen, but I believe that's confirmed for 2018.
It's been rumoured.
Yeah. No, I believe they confirmed
Pokemon game as well.
Fire Emblem was confirmed back in February.
Yeah.
Pokemon has been confirmed to come to Switch, but
not a date.
But not 2018.
I think they've put as TBC end of 2018 at the moment, but it's likely to be pushed back further.
I feel like Pokemon may be coming to Switch next year, but I feel like it may be too early.
I don't know.
Because like, if we're going because Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
The fact they put out Ultra Sun and Moon this year makes me think they're pushing for it next year.
What are your thoughts on that, by the way?
Not played it.
Same here.
I really wanted to pick them up, but I like the whole Rainbow Rocket team, however odd it is.
But it's like, I'm not going to play the same game again. Well, I've already done it.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I think they had the same problem with Black and White 2, and it's like...
Was it like...
It's the same
Black
game.
and White 2, I feel like, even though I didn't finish it, I feel like those are like actual sequels. The thing with like Platinum Emerald, those were one version.
Yeah.
So I saw the tweet, it was like, oh, those are actual proper definitive versions. Whereas Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, that's kind of milking.
Yeah.
Because they could just have like, just the crow's mouth as the main master. And that would be just fine.
It makes sense.
I think that's what I would prefer, to be honest.
But yeah, I've got no real overall opinion on new Pokemons on it, so I've not played it. So I might pick them up soon, who knows.
If Diamond and Pearl remakes are going to be the first Switch games, I'd be all over that, to be fair. Because those are my first Pokemon games.
Yeah,
I love it.
Could be.
It could be. I am doubted because I feel like if
the next one that be remastered,
Yeah.
in theory.
Yeah,
Unless you go
because
back
like
to
it's been
Kanto.
yeah, because 2010 was Heart Gold, Soul Silver, 2014 was Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So 2018 should be a remake.
Yeah.
I can't see them milking 3DS any longer. I surely hope not.
I think they've said recently that
that's right, yeah,
Ultra Sun and Moon will be
God.
the last one
Yeah.
on the 3DS. I don't know if I can confirm that or not, but I'm pretty sure it's
That
said
should
the
be
last
enough to say, oh yeah, the next one's definitely going to Switch.
one. Yeah.
So I wouldn't mind if they took another breakout, but it's like that means we'd have to wait extra long. That means we'd have to wait until 2020 until that would have remakes. That's like
the fact they pushed Ultra this year makes me think they are planning to switch for next November sort of period.
maybe.
But I don't want them to rush it. I want them to
That's
take time
fine,
on it. And if they have to wait another year to
That's fine, yeah.
make it better, do it. You know, don't just rush it out and push it out.
You see, the thing is, like, it'd be too early for a new gen 2018. But the thing is, it also, in a way, it wouldn't seem right to have a Pokemon game on a new console that's not a new gen.
Yeah.
Which I believe has been the current trend. It's like you haven't had a remake that has been the first one on the console.
Yeah.
But as it is Diamond and Pearl, I can foresee it.
really
I can forget
really
it. We got back to Prime 4. Everyone's at a tiz about, what's coming in 2018, but it's like, we will know. It's not like they haven't got anything planned for 2018, or at least I hope not.
Yeah. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. I think there's going to be a direct in January at the early.
That's what the rumours be.
But that's when they normally do a direct out. Because in tradition, they do one just before Christmas and they'll do one just after Christmas, just to keep that flow of money still coming in with January sales and stuff. You know.
So it should be fine.
We need to know what's happening in the gaps between those 5 titles. That's
I think because like going back to like the January thing, we pretty much knew every. I think except from Pokken, we knew every first party title coming up. Yeah, because we knew.
Yeah.
So we told about Zelda, we told about Mario Kart, albeit after the presentation. Was revealed, Splatoon 2 was revealed formally. Super Mario Odyssey was revealed. Super Mario Odyssey was revealed. So really the only first party title that one mentioned was Pocket.
Everything we played in March is now out and ready for everyone to play, which is great.
It was great. So I don't think they do something like that again. So.
Maybe.
I wouldn't mind like a big direct again, like be it live or not.
Yeah.
Because I do miss. I feel like that was the problem with E3. Cause, like, we did have surprises at E3, but it's like it was only 25 minutes. They didn't need.
They showed a lot of Mario Odyssey at E3. That was pretty much it.
It seems like E3 is now going to be like a focus for big games.
Yeah.
Like Odyssey was this year, and then.
Now that I come onto it, did you watch the Nintendo World Championships?
I did. That was really fun.
Yeah. I really want to get Mario Deluxe now on the Game Boy.
Oh, that was so hyped to be fair. Oh my god, that was so cool.
I was like, everyone's like,
and like Birds and Beans.
Birds and Beans, which is the weirdest game I've never. It's like WarioWare game.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's why I really want like a proper. Even if it is only American only, just watching it was still really fun. It was still good. Yeah. You know, don't get me wrong.
Will we see that again next year, do you reckon?
I hope so.
Yeah.
That would be really cool to see.
Hopefully a world championship, not just an American championship.
Oh, could you imagine? That would be hype as fuck.
They get like 2 invites from people from Britain or UK or whatever you want to call it.
And like 10 from America. It's like,
2,
cheers.
Like, kids from like living like Arkansas or something already, you know. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, what else we got to talk about? Have we done all the questions?
I think so. I think we'll know in due time, but I think the question if they can keep up the pace, I think it's possible. I think it's certainly possible.
Got to keep this flow of one big game a month coming.
But
that's what they've done so well so far this year, is the fact they've had one big release every month up to December.
But it's like you've got indie games mixed in between as well.
And the indie games basically support
so it's like
all the way
even
through,
if it'll be something nice on the side to keep you on.
Mutant Mud's collection coming very soon as well. To be announced.
Apologies if the audio seems muffled because it is getting louder.
Yeah, it's going to be louder. We'll have to sort of wrap it up soon.
Maybe. It is coming to a close soon, pretty much. Yeah, shoutouts. I don't wish I could say we're moving on to now.
I can do some shout-outs if you want to do.
Proceed.
Let me just find the correct Twitter page so I can confirm the right name. Otherwise, I will be shouted at very, very often. Give me 1 second. Pause on the audio for a second. Where is it? Got too many notifications now. Oh no, I tweeted it. Oh yeah. Right. Shout out to my friends at 100xp1 on Twitter. They've got they're a little small community news on games and stuff in Southampton.
Yeah.
They've got quite a fairly successful YouTube channel, which has done really well recently. If you check that out via their website 100xp.co.uk, they've done a new series called Level by Level.
Oh yeah.
Which they look at, they take games and they'll look at each game level by level, as they say. And they've started with Mario Odyssey. And they go through each kingdom and everything they find in the game, and not just on a gameplay level, but an artistic level as well.
Right.
Development level, and going real in depth into it.
I like that kind of stuff.
It's been real great to watch. I've really enjoyed it so far. They've got 2 episodes out straight away now. So go and binge watch them. I'll put them on my Twitter page, so I'll link them on there and leave it on there for a little while so you can check it out. But yeah, go check them out. Pretty fun. Other shout outs, Nicky, I guess, because he posted the question. Not so much from Sam Ainsworth, because yeah. So yeah, also Dan's Distillery.
Mickey.
Thanks for your question. Thanks for making the question. Thanks Trodge for coming on and doing a quick interview with me. If anyone else wants to do interviews, just buzz us a little comment on the Twitter pages or Facebook page. Our Facebook page can be found at N Podcast System, and our Twitter page can also be found at N Podcast System. Always get that.
So contact us there.
Contact us there. Our YouTube channel is also Nintendo Podcast System, so if you haven't listened to us yet, go check that out for your listening now.
Or if you've not subscribed. Or if if you removed the subscription because we weren't posting shit for ages and then coming back on, then do so if you so wish.
Yeah, that's it. Also subscribe on iTunes or Apple Podcasts, whatever you want to call it.
Like, comment and subscribe, as all the YouTubers say.
If there's anything else you want to talk about, maybe we'll do our Game of the Year next episode when Sam's available as well.
I think, because I'm back home in 2 weeks, so we could definitely do something then.
Okay, we'll do it then.
And then maybe early January or very late December.
Yeah.
Game of the Year discussion.
Game of the Year discussion.
It's happening.
Cool. And then you can include it in Xenoblade, because someone was complaining, so I was talking about Game of the Year, and before Xenoblade was even out, he's like, oh, Xenoblade's been the best game of the year. Like, nah.
It's not even out. Wait, who are you talking to?
Oh, it's just a random person on the internet, like random nerd. So, other than that, I think we're pretty much wrapped up.
Who's choosing the music this time?
Was that music?
There is no introduction this time.
Yeah, just whatever we can find. We'll find something. We'll put something in the end. Matt might find something.
Sorry. Okay.
Sonic Forces.
I'll go do Infinite Song.
You can do Infinite Song at the end.
Yes.
Yeah. And at the intro, you've probably already heard it. Who cares?
I'm going to go with.
We had Mario Odyssey last game one, so.
I think let's go with. Well, we've already done Jump Up 60. That's the thing.
We can find another Mario Odyssey song. You've probably already heard it. It doesn't matter. What are we talking about again? Just
Steam Gardens.
There you go. Steam. Yes.
Steam.
Steam Gardens. Okay, we gotta go because it's getting really, really loud.
Really loud.
So, thanks for listening, watching, whatever you call it.
Thank you so much for listening, not watching.
Not watching. Yeah.
Please send us thoughts. Whatever.
Email?
Yeah. Whatever.
Whatever the email
It'll
is.
be in the description.
It's in the description. Have a look at the description. We gotta go.
Apologies for the sound.
Hopefully,
it's not ideal.
It's not as bad as it sounds.
Because it's like 10:30 right now, so I'll put more people coming in.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's been episode 47 of the Nintendo Podcast System.
Yeah.
We're back at it, I swear. This time for sure.
Where can they find you, Matt?
You can find me at askibbo on Twitter. Definitely follow me there for anything I want to do, as well as just general thoughts. And the occasional retweet of the spicy bean.
Yes, spicy beans everywhere. You can find me at Corny7789 on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. YouTube's been amazing so far at the moment.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Man, I've got a 1,000-view video.
That's right,
How cool
congrats
is
on
that?
that.
It's so cool. It's like a Pokemon Go video. It's really rubbish, like 25 seconds. But go watch that. And then
I'm
I'll
not
get
doing
more.
anything on YouTube. I really want to get into streaming next year.
Yeah,
That's my main side.
cool. I'm on
Right.
6,000 views now on YouTube. It's so cool. Go watch the Untail series because no one else watches it.
But Undertale sucks.
Oh, and I've also got a Pokemon Go videos on there and a new playlist, and I've also got Animal Crossing on there now. So go watch that.
Right. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this episode and happy listening.
Happy gaming.
Happy gaming, that's the one.
You've forgotten the catchphrase.
It's been too long.
Goodbye.